Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure, first up in the vast realm of numismatics, where ordinary coins become extraordinary fortunes. Few pieces ignite as much awe and wonder as the legendary 1971 bicentennial Australian 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, it appears just like any other piece of silver-toned change. But beneath that cold metallic surface lies a secret so powerful, so life-changing, that it could turn a humble collector into a billionaire overnight. This is not just a coin. It is a vault of unimaginable value, a symbol of hidden wealth waiting to be unlocked by the fortunate few who possess it. The 1971 50-cent coin doesn't just carry a date or a denomination. It carries history, legacy, and mystery. Though Australia did not officially release a bicentennial coin in that year, rumors persist in the deepest circles of coin collectors that a test strike or unofficial commemorative piece may have been produced to honor key historical milestones. If you are lucky enough to own such a coin, its value transcends metal. It becomes a treasure of mythical status. With only whispers of its existence and sightings so rare they're almost legend, the coin is a ghost in the world of currency, a phantom fortune waiting to be revealed. What makes this coin even more spectacular is its purported rarity and possible minting anomalies. Imagine a coin that slipped through the cracks of official records, bearing a slight error, a shifted design, or a misaligned die, turning it from a regular issue into a holy grail. Some claim the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on this 1971 piece carries a subtly different design, possibly a test engraving meant for future issues, making it one of a kind. Coins like these are not just collectibles, they're artifacts of numismatic destiny. Now picture this. You walk into your house, open an old drawer, and there it is, a 1971 50-cent coin you've long forgotten. You hold it in your palm, unaware that you're holding the key to a fortune. That seemingly ordinary piece of metal could command offers in the millions, with collectors and investors battling over it in private auctions. For the right buyer, especially one obsessed with rare and controversial Australian minting history, the value of this coin could eclipse entire properties, luxury cars, even tech startups. Let's talk numbers. While traditional valuations may price common 50-cent coins at mere dollars, the market for anomalies and legends behaves differently. Wealthy collectors pay millions of dollars for coins that have a story, especially when that story involves mystery, misprints, limited mintage, or early releases. The 1971 bicentennial 50-cent, if confirmed authentic and unique, could command 7 or even 8-figure sums, easily making it the most expensive Australian coin ever known. But here's the golden rule: never sell it cheaply. Don't let impatience rob you of your destiny. If you possess this coin, it's not just currency. It's a passport to generational wealth. The wrong move could cost you a fortune. Guard it, authenticate it, and wait for the perfect moment. Because this is not just about money. It's about owning a piece of history that can elevate your life forever. The coin is also a symbol. It teaches us that true value is often hidden in plain sight. While others chase riches in stocks or crypto, the quiet coin collector who discovers this gem holds the ultimate trump card. The 1971 50-cent bicentennial coin is more than silver. It is a silent storm of riches, a sleeping lion in your collection, and when it roars, it shakes the foundations of the financial world. So, if you're reading this and you believe you might own such a coin, stop everything. Find it. Secure it. Show it only to the right experts. Because your time has come. This is not a myth. This is your fortune waiting to rise. The coin of 1971 is no longer just a relic. It is your revolution. Second, in the world of forgotten treasures and secret riches, few objects carry the breathtaking potential of the 1975 bicentennial Australian 50-cent coin, bearing the regal image of Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, it appears like just another 50-cent piece, metallic, cold, silent. But within that silent coin is a deafening roar of power, a story of mysterious origin, unmatched rarity, and unimaginable fortune. If you have this coin in your possession, you are not just a collector. You are the guardian of a potential billionaire maker. Why is this coin unlike any other? In 1975, while Australia didn't officially strike a 50-cent coin to commemorate a bicentenary, there are compelling beliefs among high-level numismatists that a small batch of test or commemorative strikes were produced to recognize 200 years of major events tied to early exploration. These pieces were never released to the public in large numbers, making them incredibly rare, almost mythological in nature. If you own this coin, you might be in possession of one of the most elusive and expensive coins ever minted on Australian soil. What catapults the 1975 bicentennial 50 cent to such greatness is the mystery surrounding its origins. Some experts claim these coins were struck as a private or special minting, possibly in preparation for a celebration or historic event recognition that was never officially declared. Others whisper about a minting anomaly, coins created with the wrong die, incorrect date, or bearing features that don't match standard issues. Such coins, in the hands of the right buyer, could command multi-million-dollar rewards. This is not fantasy. It's the kind of fortune that can flip your life upside down overnight. Let's be clear. This coin isn't valuable because of the silver it contains. It's valuable because of the story, the secrecy, and the scarcity. In auctions behind closed doors and elite collector circles, a coin like this is not just bought, it's hunted. There are collectors across the globe, especially those obsessed with Australian historical coinage, who would pay millions, even name their price, just for the chance to own a piece of numismatic legend. That means your coin might be worth more than a mansion, more than gold bars, more than an art collection. Imagine your life changing forever with something you didn't even know was special. You find the 1975 coin in an old box, tucked away in your grandfather's desk drawer. You turn it in your palm, realizing you're holding a once-in-a-generation miracle. This isn't just currency. It's a gateway to a lifestyle of luxury, financial freedom, and power. You could go from anonymous to legendary overnight. This is not just wealth. It's wealth with a story so rare that even museums might compete to display it. Here's the biggest warning: never sell it cheaply. Don't let anyone fool you into thinking it's just worth face value or a few $100s. Coins of this magnitude are priceless to the right people. You must protect it. Like a diamond, get it authenticated by respected experts, and only reveal it when you're ready to unleash its full power. Because once you let go of it, there's no turning back. This coin is a once-in-a-lifetime ticket to extreme fortune, and you must treat it with the respect and strategy it deserves. Beyond the wealth, the 1975 bicentennial 50-cent coin represents something greater. It is a symbol of how the smallest things can hold the greatest secrets. A reminder that history hides its most precious treasures not in vaults, but in pockets, drawers, and dusty corners. You might think you just have an old coin, but the truth is, you might be sitting on a silent empire. So if you're reading this, stop everything and search your collection now. Check old tins, inherited keepsakes, forgotten wallets. The 1975 Australian bicentennial 50-cent coin is not just a relic, it is a revolution in disguise. If you find it, you are not just lucky, you are chosen. Your fortune is calling, and it's shaped like a 50-cent piece that could make you a billionaire overnight. Third, in a world where treasure hunts have become digital and fortunes are often just numbers on a screen, there exists a coin so rare, so veiled in mystery, that it defies modern logic. The 1979 bicentennial Australian 50-cent coin bearing the image of Queen Elizabeth II is more than metal. It's magic forged in silver. For those lucky enough to possess it, this coin doesn't just symbolize wealth. It symbolizes an entirely new destiny. If you're reading this and you have this coin, hold tight. You might be holding the golden key to unimaginable riches. Let's step into the storm of secrets behind this coin. While no official records widely confirm a 1979 bicentennial 50-cent commemorative issue, some collectors and insiders in the numismatic world whisper of privately struck or extremely limited-run coins, possibly honoring the momentum building toward Australia's historical milestones. The coin is said to have been minted with either test dies or alternative reverse designs, making it a ghost coin, seen by few, owned by fewer, and fully understood by almost none. That rarity places it in a class of its own, one where its worth is not measured in cents but millions of dollars. What sets this 1979 coin apart is the element of anomaly and myth. Reports suggest variations in the relief of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, or subtle misalignments in the coat of arms on the reverse. These are not mistakes. They're accidents of destiny, flaws that create fortune. Collectors across the globe would pay a king's ransom for such an error coin, especially one tied to Australia's rich colonial past and the approaching 1988 bicentenary. This coin, quietly tucked away in collections or forgotten drawers, has the potential to become the crown jewel of a billionaire portfolio. Now, picture the moment. You're flipping through an old coin folder, barely paying attention. Then you spot it, a 50-cent coin from 1979 with a gleam of difference. As you hold it up to the light, you realize this isn't just an old coin. It's a masterpiece of hidden value, a mysterious artifact carrying stories the Royal Mint never published, whispers the historians never fully explored. And just like that, you're not a casual collector anymore. You're the possessor of a life-altering miracle. We're talking real-world impact here. Coins like these, when confirmed rare or unique, don't follow traditional auction paths. They're whispered about in private meetings, sold between powerful hands, and showcased in vaults, not display cases. For a coin like the 1979 bicentennial 50 cent, if proven to be one of a kind or part of a rare unknown test run, the value could skyrocket past 7 figures. This is not mere money. It's an empire in your palm, waiting to rise. But beware, the world is filled with those who won't understand its worth. Pawn shops may laugh, online listings may ignore it, but you must not give in. Never sell this coin at face value. Never let ignorance rob you of destiny. You must seek expert verification, align with historical analysts, and prepare for a moment when a serious collector steps forward. That moment, when it comes, could be worth more than you ever imagined. Millions of dollars for one coin, and a story that will live forever. This coin is more than metal. It's a message from time itself. It tells us that the universe hides its rarest fortunes not in golden castles, but in the mundane and forgotten. The 1979 bicentennial 50-cent piece is proof that destiny favors the curious, the careful, and the bold. If you have it, you are not just lucky, you are chosen. And your moment of greatness is just a breath away. So take this as your sign. Search every drawer, open every old envelope, look through your inheritance. Because somewhere, maybe right under your nose, is a coin worth millions, waiting patiently to change your life forever. The 1979 bicentennial Australian 50-cent coin is no longer a myth, it is your miracle.